Okay, we're in West Virginia and we're heading to Cacapon Resort State Park. Cacapon Resort State Park to do a little hike. Okay, we are just about there. It's up here on the left. Here it is. Looks like this is a whole bunch of stuff in this area. Initially I thought maybe it was a resort, but it's just it's a state park. But they call it a resort. They've got a waterfall dam down there.
Why don't we go over to it?
And then they've got this lake with the beach on it. Yeah, there's some huge lodge up here. You can see it on the hill behind this cabin. See that thing? Huge. Alright, so we're taking a modified trail here. We're going this way to the right. And I don't know how to get to where we need to go by car, so we're gonna hike there. This is a Laurel Trail, Ziller Trail, Cabin Loop Trail. It's like some kind of center trail we're gonna go on. So it looks like you can rent some of these cabins. Denise doesn't have very good things to say about them, even though she hasn't seen indoors. It looks like they have climate control and everything. Probably have bathrooms, you name it. Okay, and right here, we end up making a turn. You can see there's a little tiny sign here. You barely even notice it. But it basically says to go this way. There's a lot less rocks in this section of the trail. There's a lazy, oh, there goes the woodpecker. Now it's gonna peck like a normal woodpecker. Alright, this is an interesting trail. It's green. It's like we're walking on grass through the woods here. So it looks like we're getting the hardest part out right in the beginning. I don't know what these things are, but they're everywhere around here. It's probably fields of poison ivy. Oh, look, there's a bench. Like a nice resting spot. We can take a rest at the bench. It's right on the edge. Look at that. Is this a nice view? No ticks or anything. And right after going up the hill, you get to rest on the bench. Okay, we made it down to the road here, and this is the Central Trail. You could park up here, apparently, at least somebody did. And we're going to do the Central Loop now from this location. I just didn't know you could park up here. There's a sign, Central Trail. This feels almost more like a fire road or an off-road vehicle trail. A little fork here. So we're going to Central Trail. Over this way. There's a human-made lake over here. You can see through the trees. We're heading down towards it. Alright, we just walked from up there. We came down here. There's an intersection with another trail. But then we just do a zigzag. We're not going straight down to the lake like that trail does. We're going across, and we'll get up close to it at some point here very soon. You can see the parking lot where we're supposed to park, but you can also see there's absolutely no shade there, which is not a good thing. But that's where you start and stop for the central loop. We're just doing a modification of that, a little bit longer distance. They have some good benches on this hike. Look, it's right here next to the lake. You got a nice lake view. It looks new. Alright, we've discovered that this bench is not level. We're tilting forward, and if you just kind of let go of all your muscles, you'll roll off the bench and down the hill into the lake. That's what'll happen. You can see where you end up if you roll down that steep hill right in the lake. Alright, here we are right at the lake now. You have to go across here. Where's the best spot?
Right there.
Right there? Okay, here goes. Oh!
I'm not as dramatic as you.
Things are kind of confusing in this area. Going by here, we think these are the trail markers right here. Hopefully they are. Look, there's also another parking area here in the shade, which would be the best parking area probably to shorten this up if you wanted to. This road is closed off. Yeah, definitely more people in this area. It gets a little rocky in this area, a lot rocky. It's all rocks. I'm already off the trail. It's this way. Alright, let's take a fork in the trail. We're not going to Tower, we're going central. Yeah, so we go this way. Alright, we're approaching the road again, which is not paved at this point. You can see the mountain range in front of us. We're not going over there. We're just going to kind of continue to hike along the side of it. There is a trail that goes over it, which is the one we started on, but we're not doing that. Yeah, I guess that's why this road is closed. There's a tree down. As we stop here, it's starting to get a little buggy. We're like right after Memorial Day here in 2022 for time of the year. See, if you do the Zeiler loop, that goes over the mountain ridge, which we're not doing. Yeah, we're going to Central Trail. There we go. All right, look, here's a, what is this? End. Our little crazy boardwalk here. I guess this area washes out. I think the trail is that way, yeah. I think it's that way. Looks like a stream, or I don't know if it's got water in it now. I hear it a little bit, yeah. Yes, it does. Got some trash and debris up there. They've been washed down. Saw it up there. A lot of these things, you can tell by the parks, you couldn't use the land for anything else. It's like all this stuff just, I guess that's our creek crossing right there, yeah. You see, we're walking along this road, which will disappear at some point soon, and there's another cabin over here, some kind of building. All right, here's the last building, and I guess this is where the trail kind of goes off on its own. And look at that. The HVAC unit, I've noticed those are attached to the side of the building right there. See, they're not freestanding where they go up and collect debris and stuff, leaves and stuff can fall on them. It's probably a good idea, maybe even for any house, but I guess especially one in the woods. Look, there's mountain views, kind of. This is the best view we'll have all day, probably. It's all shady here in this walk. What do you think? Okay, we're just about done. We're back at the bench.
Back
the best
where we started.
bench ever on any hike. And what do you think of this hike? No real views or anything.
No, it was long and boring.
Really?
Except for the
Nice walk in the woods.
except for the Falcon rocket launch. It was
We watched it on the
boring.
phone, yeah, because we have there's mobile signal here. That's one good thing. A lot of times you can't get that, right?
Yeah.
So, you wouldn't recommend this hike? Oops.
No, it's too long.
Well, we got so ready in the cooler when we get back.
Yeah.
We're almost back.
That almost makes it worth it.
Okay. There's our view from the bench.
Did you just
All right, and we are at about 5.8 miles on the Strava. I just want to let you guys know the whole hike will probably be a little over 6 miles from this
I'm at
altogether.
18,000 steps.
Yeah, that's good. All right, before we get out of here, we're gonna check out the waterfall.